so now where we're at, the glass set is more or less clean. We're going to spray a little bit of water on here, and I'm going to get a little closer so you can go more towards the center of it. And I want you to be able to see where the water is stretching. Okay? You can see the water is sticking to the glass still. I don't know if that's coming out well on the video or not. You'll obviously be able to do this when you do it yourself. Go ahead and do a little bit more. Okay, yeah, so you can see the water is sticking to the glass still. Okay, let's go ahead and dry it off. Again, the purpose of that, two things. One is it shows that the glass was good and clean, because when you clean it, the cleaner it is, the flatter the water is going to sit. In this case, the main purpose we're doing it really is for you, so you can see that, well, again, we've got the glass clean, it looks brand new, it still is going to get terribly stained very quickly if we don't now put our coating on. So that's what we're going to do next. So Callie's just drying off the excess water just to make sure there's no additional water that's not necessary here on here. Okay, the next step, go ahead and grab it, is just the surface prep. Now, again, in the case of the surface prep, really what we're now doing is we're going to the microscopic level of trying to make sure there's absolutely no residue left on the surface. So if it turned out that our cleaners, truck coming by, of course, has to come by, we're doing this. If it turned out that, sorry, I lost my train of thought. This truck interrupting me. Okay, so we want to be able to make sure that the glass is completely clean and doesn't have any of the residue from it could be either the powder or the paste, and so we want to make sure none is left on there. This first step is really just doing that. It's now taking off if there was any small residue that was left. Okay, so she doesn't have to do very much. This doesn't take very long. In fact, the cleaning portion that you just watched, she really kind of did it, I'll say this, slower than it needs to be done, just to kind of show you how it needs to be done. But, we typically restore a piece of glass like this in about a minute and a half. I think we probably took 2 or 3 minutes there in this case. Okay, so you can see the glass is really clean. No question about it now. And now it is time, let's back it up a bit. Now it's time to put the coating on. Okay, so she has a paper towel kind of handy down below that she's wadded up into a little ball. And we only do that so that the towel doesn't absorb too much of the coating. But she's going to go ahead and spray, and we'll go ahead and just do sections at a time. So she'll spray it on, and now she's going to use the towelette just to move it on around. Or not the towelette, excuse me, the crunched up or scrunched up paper towel. And then she'll spray more on. You can go ahead and put a little bit more on while you're going. So it's a little bit spray and wipe as you're going around. Okay. Good. Okay, and since it hasn't been polished yet, you can probably see just a little bit of haze of where it is, which shows that the coating is on in those places. Again, that's going to polish off in just a minute, so you're not going to see it as a final product, but it lets the person putting it on see that they put it on a section. Gives a little bit of a visible notification for you. Okay, so she's 2/3 done here. And again, she's probably, I would imagine if we look at the bottle, it would still look like a brand new bottle. She's used so little chemical, it'd be hard to even measure it at this point. But that bottle, the 4-ounce bottle that she's using, should literally go at least a few hundred feet. I think we calc about 240 square feet. So that's quite a few things in the house. That's pretty much all the shower doors and quite a few windows where landscaping are. Okay, so she's still just wiping that on. If you want to give a few more, I think at the upper corner, yeah, up the upper corner there, I was going to say I saw a little bit of. Okay, you want to put a little bit more on? Which is, yeah. Is that enough? That's enough. Okay, all right. All right. Okay, so now that step.